MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pirates and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Cody Sedlock gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now at the plate, Cade Kern. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Tyler Doyle.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tyler Hoyle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoyle takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Count still at 1-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Noah McGowan. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
To 2-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Brandon Klein is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Standing in, Tyler Coleman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
That is second. The first baseman, Justin Yanich.
Digging in, Justin Yanich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping up to the plate, Matt Gonzalez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set, now the pitch. Line to the right side. That's a hit, their first of the new season. The relay throw. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Matt Gonzalez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate now, Brian Roberts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brad DeBro, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Klein is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Still even at 2-2. Yanish at third. Gonzalez at second. Roberts at first. 1 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Standing in now, Tanner Morris.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. A 1-0 delivery. Hit back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And he is in there. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Tanner Morris has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Brandon Ncaa. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now at the plate, Taylor Jackson, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Jackson hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Into the box, Cam McDonald. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. Three runs already home here. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. This is foul right side. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Coming to the plate again, Tyler Coleman, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Line hard, but foul. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The first baseman, number 17.
Seth Loney comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Seth Loney.
Ready for another chance? Justin Yanish. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count and the pitch. Ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Two out, bases loaded. Weak roller right side. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 1 inning in the books here. Pennsylvania is out in front here, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Connor Poe, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Popped up. DeBro is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The left fielder, number 17.
Into the box now, number 17, and this will be his first plate appearance of the new year. Now here's the pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey!
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Sebastian Jimenez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
One and 2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The All-Stars are out on top, 5-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Matt Gonzalez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Kern is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Roberts. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Brad DeBro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
In now, Tanner Morris, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Stepping into the box, Zach Delero. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
At the plate, Nick Swisher, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Chopped toward the second baseman. And that's the first out.
Batting up. The third base.
Digging in now, Troy Kuhn. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out. Now at the plate, Cade Kern 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way.
1-0.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Ncaa.
The shortstop, Brandon Ncaa.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-1 home.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Taylor Jackson. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4.
Settling in now, Cam McDonald. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. McGowan in foul ground, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
NCAA College Baseball Season 2 2023 Game 1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Tyler Colvin gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. all set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the DH, Tyler Coyle.
Tyler Coyle.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box, Noah McGowan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
To the plate now, Connor Poe. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing
Ncaa
down
College
this many
Baseball
early in the
Season
game, but they're choosing to
2-2-0-2-3
be
Game 1
aggressive.
matchup
Might
is
work
now
out if
live
they can drive
streaming
them
on
in now
Goats
and chip
International
away at that
Sports
deficit.
Showdown 2022.
1-0. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
So now to the plate, Sebastian Jimenez.
The Ncaa College Baseball Season 2-2-0-2-3 Game 1 matchup is now live streaming on Goats International Sports Showdown 2023.
The 1-0.
1-1.
Pitch popped up. Ncaa just to the right of the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Pennsylvania is out in front 5-1. bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Justin Ncaa.
The first baseman, Justin Ncaa.
Pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First delivery to him on the way. Matt Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And he struck him out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Roberts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now back, the catcher, Brad DeBrew.
Digging in once again, Brad DeBrew. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Kuhn is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Zach Delero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 33.
Now to the plate, Nick Swisher. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Troy Kuhn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
2 out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Standing in now, Cade Kern. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Tanner Morris.
Tanner Morris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in, Brandon Koya. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate, Taylor Jackson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. The relay, and they get the force over there for the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Stepping up now, Cam McDonald. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Delero onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that's the second out. The tag, and he's out trying to tag up there. It's a double play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The All-Stars are out in front 5-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler Coyle. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Noah McGowan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
1-0 the count. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Grounded to short. And there are 2 away now. In now, Connor Poe. And now pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler Coleman. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now, Justin Yonich. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Matt Gonzalez will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Gonzalez.
Striding in, Matt Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Brian Roberts, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. This one's down to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So stepping in, number 17, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Full count, 3-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Sebastian Jimenez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Delero. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Zach Farmer is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. So striding forward now, Brad DeBro. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 17 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tanner Morris. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Number 17 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So digging in now, Taylor Jackson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
From the stretch. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Nick Swisher. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
In there, no balls and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he misses there. 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
To the plate now, Troy Kuhn, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there's out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cade, Kern, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And that misses ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a
line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cam McDonald, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strike. 3 balls, no strike.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And this is taken here for ball 4.
Game
So the
1
leadoff
Seton
man's
Hall
on
Pirates
base to kick off the
Mercyhurst
home
Lakers.
8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Tyler Coleman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's too high, ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 home. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Justin Yanish will be next. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Ready with the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
The first baseman, number 17, Justin.
At the plate, Justin Yanish. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. He pops it up. Here comes a left fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning
The
right here with that
Ncaa College
single.
Baseball Season
Bases are
2
loaded,
2023
yet no
Game 1
runs are scored in
matchups
this
will
inning.
be coming up next. Division 2 College
what that pitcher
Baseball.
watches. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Wyatt Long is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Stepping in now, Matt Gonzalez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through. A base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Standing in now, Brian Roberts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Now at the plate, Brad DeBro. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball that's outside.
Here's the 1-0. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The All-Stars are out in front here, 7-1. Stepping into the box, Tyler Hoyle. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First offering on its way. The 1-1 home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter number 4, second baseman, Ncaa.
Ready once again, Noah McGowan. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Connor Poe. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
There's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in, number 17. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-1 the final today. Pennsylvania came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Cody Sedlock earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Brandon Klein couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.